Well, hi folks, in today's vlog I'm going to be asking the question, which are the best pubs in Oxford? And which one's yours? Let's find out. This guy's, he's been a bit cheeky. I've lived here all my life. How long have you been here?
Since December 2018.
Well, there you go. So is it a good pub?
Well, I mean, not to be biased, but it's the best.
Is it better than the King's Arms in Hollywell?
Is that even a question?
Yeah. Is there anything you can tell me that would be interesting about this pub?
While I was here, Ellie Goulding came into the pub.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
That was quite an experience.
Okay. And how old is the pub, do you know?
It dates back to 1381.
1381.
1381.
Well, thank you very much.
Anytime.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
You too. Okay folks, we're now in St Giles. This just happens to be 500 years old. The Lamb flag. And just across the road we have the Eagle and Child. Okay, here we have the Vicky Arms, the Victoria Arms in Marston, just on the outskirts of Oxford. But unfortunately it's closed today, but even if it was open, there'd be a slight problem. The beer garden is flooded. Just take a look at that. And at the bottom there, you'd normally moor up your punt that you'd hire from the Cherwell boathouse. That's the River Cherwell. Yeah, and just walk up here and get yourself a nice bevy. Sit in that garden there, and sometimes on a Sunday afternoon they'd have live music there too. Look. And this is in North Hinksey, which is the west of Oxford. And as you can see, they've got plenty of parking, and they do great food. Just look at that. So you've got a lovely conservatory up the top there, where you can also eat, and quite a big garden. I don't know if you can see at the back there, but there's another bar there in the summer that's sometimes open, and there's a little walk down there that leads you out to Botley. It's called Monk's Walk. Even here they do outdoor food in the summer. Highly recommended this place, the Fishes. You don't see that very often these days. This is a little village called Wytham, and it's en route to the Trout from the Fishes. And there we have the White Hart. And the White Hart has a lovely little garden. I'll just see if I can show you that. Yeah, different. So here we are at the Trout. As you can see, they've got a nice big car park. And this really is one of my favourite watering holes on the outskirts of Oxford. Just take a look at that. And here we have the Perch. This is a 17th century country inn. And they do some wonderful food here. Lovely back garden. And they have an archway that will lead you up to the Trout Inn Wolver Cup. This used to be the Bulldog in St Aldates and is now called the St Aldates Tavern. I remember them having gas lamps in there. Not that I go back that far, but they just had them out as ornaments. The Royal Blenheim. We're now in Queen Street and this is Hank's Bar. Used to be Maxwell's. Do some great cocktails up there. Here we have the Swan and Castle. I came here earlier and there were just scaffolding trucks everywhere, so well worth a little walk around town, come back, and then it's all clear again. This is the castle, formerly the Paradise, or the Paradise House. So there's quite a bit of construction and renovation work going on here. It's nice to see. I think in a couple of years' time we'll have a completely different look about Oxford. I know this is an old pub. I'm not quite sure how old. Just coming up to the Oxford Retreat. This is on the corner of Fisher Row and Hythe Bridge Street. Unfortunately, a lot of these pubs are having to close due to the coronavirus. I'm not sure if this place is open either. This is the Lighthouse. That was once Rosie O'Grady's, a really good Irish pub that was. Traditional Irish bands, great atmosphere. The Slug and Lettuce. And just above there you've got a rooftop garden. Formerly the living room. And that's just adjacent to Malmaison Hotel. The Cowan Creek, that's on the corner of New Road and Castle Street. That's been a few places in its time. I remember Quai Passeur, the Westgate, I think even the Anchor before that. Probably a few more other places as well. The Oxo Bar, George Street. Here's another Wetherspoons pub in George Street. I won't do the four candles joke. This used to be one of my regular watering holes, O'Neill's, and this is on the corner of George Street and Newin Hall Street. Do some great pub grub in there, and the manager Eamon, fantastic guy. I'm sure he'll look after you. And here we have the Wig and Pen in George Street. That's a Green King pub, and they've got a couple of floors there and a function room right at the top. And right next to the Wig and Pen we have the Grapes. Can you see that little coat hanger there, like just propping up the window? So just around the corner we've got Cornmarket Street. This is the Plough. It used to be Austin Reed for many years. Also a lovely pub, some fine ales in there. This is the Crown in Cornmarket Street. And apparently this was one of Shakespeare's watering holes. There you go. So it's changed a bit over the years. So here we have the Three Goats Heads, and this is in St Michael Street. And it is lovely to see all these people. All these lovely people eating and drinking outside again, considering it's October. We're now in Friars Entry, and this is a free house since 1830. And this is the White Hart. And what I like about this place is they've now opened the back garden up, and you've got all that seating area as well now. The Red Lion. That's just around the corner from Gloucester Green. And that red door over there is the back door to the Apollo Theatre. And I remember all the Screaming Fangs to the famous pop groups used to congregate out there, waiting for the band to come out the doors to get an autograph or something like that. Do some really good food there. The Red Lion, they also have a beer garden. Well worth a visit. Well, as you can see, there's plenty of pubs here, both in the city and on the outskirts. So why don't you get yourself down here, sample one or two of them. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until the next time, bye for now.